Welcome to the News at 10. I'm Hunter Funk. The USDA funding freeze coming from the nation's capital is impacting federal agencies across the country, and that includes organizations right in the Treasure Valley who aren't sure what next steps to take. Bringing in Abby Wilt, who looked into how the Treasure Valley Tree Canopy Network is handling that freeze. Abby, what did they tell you?
Hunter, the Canopy Network is expecting to see their revenue decrease by 30% this year. That drop's causing not just uncertainty for staff, but it's also threatening the organization's commitment to making the Treasure Valley more sustainable.
We can't afford to implement a program that is not funded.
The Treasure Valley Tree Canopy Network is facing uncertainty after Executive Director Lance Davison says the government's federal funding freeze significantly decreased their budget.
It's been a difficult time.
The organization plants trees across the valley to improve air and water quality and create a more sustainable way of living, like using trees for shade on a home rather than cranking the air conditioning in hot summer months.
We know trees make it cooler in the summer. We know they're beautiful in the fall, but we really wanted to learn more about the benefits for air quality, water quality, and quality of life.
In 2024, the network planted 1,590 trees. In 2025, they've had to cancel all tree planting outside of Boise in the spring.
We can still plant trees in Boise, but we had to wholesale cancel all our tree plantings, which impacts all the residents who are going to get trees.
The program's also expecting a $70,000 deficit this year.
The most frustrating thing is what I feel like is unnecessary stress and anxiety and uncertainty for everybody,
leading to uncertainty for staff.
We also are having now to dip into our reserves to be able to pay our staff.
And discouragement for Davison, who just wants to continue planting to serve the Treasure Valley.
We're just in a pause, get our heads together, figure out a way, one, to just keep morale up with our team, because that's tough. And the other is, how can we keep doing the important work that we're doing? And can we find other funders that help us do that?
Davison says he's feeling a mix of fear, anxiety, and worry. But he's going to continue to stay optimistic to serve his staff.
The people that do this work are not wealthy. They're committed public servants. And so that's tough. Yeah. And it's a big impact.
And hope through local donors and a possible unfreeze that the network can get back to planting.
As soon as bills start and get paid, we can start it back up again, whether those bills are paid by the federal government or local government. If the faucet starts to get turned back on, that's great. We're ready to go.
And the organization is hoping to spread awareness about how big of an impact this funding freeze is not just having on them, but so many organizations across the Treasure Valley.
And I mean, we've heard from several organizations so far. Again, just kind of seeing what happens next. Thank you, Abby.